There's just a lot of joy in a preschool classroom.
I love how curious their little minds are. I love all the little aha moments.
There's so much learning that happens in the first 5 years. I love watching kids figure things out, and you can see the wheels turning.
It is a really good balance between making sure that kids are challenged academically and also really having free play.
Oh, good job!
I'm Felicia Enns, and I teach preschool at our Lord of Life location, which is one of our off-sites.
What are you going to do today?
When students come to school, they get to choose a greeting at the door, either a hug or a high five or a fist bump. And then they know that they are responsible and they can put all their things away in their lockers.
Spin to the left, spin to the right.
And then we always start our day off with a good morning wake up dance to get us going and ready for a large group.
5, 6, 7.
We'll do our calendar math.
Don't cut your finger.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. Okay.
And then small group time where we focus more on individual skills we're working on.
Remember that we're just practicing our cutting skills, right?
A lot of name practice and writing. And then we have our gross motor time. We get to play in the gym or outside depending on the weather. We pack a lot into our 2-hour and 45-minute classes. And I'll be there in a little bit.
No Hennepin preschool classrooms are intentionally designed to be predictable and welcoming.
All right, Rose, your turn.
Our teachers model and practice and reinforce expected behaviors. Visual supports like a picture schedule allow students to really know what's coming next.
Look at all those snacks.
Routines and schedules are so important because it really gives kids something to count on.
Oh my goodness.
And gives them that confidence.
There you go. And then you need another E.
We're really focusing on kindergarten readiness in our classrooms. So those routines and those schedules being instilled in them now will just set them up for success in kindergarten as well.
Shimmy, shimmy, try it. Shimmy, shimmy, flamingo.
Hi, I'm Erica Lambert, and I am the preschool teacher at University Avenue Elementary School. Since we're in an elementary, we get to observe the older kids and what school is like for them.
Ready? Here we go.
And then we do a meal in the cafeteria.
What would you like?
The kids actually go through the lunch line and the breakfast line, so they learn a lot of that elementary routine.
Spoon and Elliot.
And that's a really unique and cool thing. They really absorb so much in this year. Through just taking in all the things that they're playing with and all the interactions that they have with my team and also each other. And that's when we really see like those social relationships open up.
Sorry. It's okay.
I try to empower them to be leaders. So all of the like things you see is child-led. There's a lot of freedom for kids to just be themselves and figure out what they need to figure out through play, which is what they're supposed to do at this age.
Like I'm hearing you count.
And that's where the teachers, our presence in their play is really important too, because we can really gently enter play and then also talk about some of the academic things that we want to work on with them too.
Yay, Leon! Good work.
We use the creative curriculum in preschool.
But along came some
And it is organized by studies. What that does is allows kids to get really deeply engaged in their learning.
You know Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
So it really just helps us shape their understanding about really common things in our world through play. I think of it as a really robust theme, like music, for example. My kids are performing instruments at Orchestra Hall, at large group. We're talking about how do I make this instrument make sound? Does it make sound when I tap it? Does it make sound when I shake it?
Right now we're doing a clothing study, so we have different fabrics and materials and learning how to zip and button.
And then the teachers are going to build in other things around that. They have experiences with art every single day. They have sensory experiences every day. They will add in math and literacy activities, and then it's just become such a rich learning environment for the kiddos.
Everyone say participate.
Participate.
Haggerty is our phonemic awareness and phonological awareness curriculum, which is really just a fancy way of saying we are helping the kids get ready to learn how to read.
My.
They'll play with language, but then they'll start talking about how each letter has a sound, and then those different sounds come together to make words.
Space.
Space.
Ship.
Ship.
When they go to read, they'll need to learn how to decode all of those different sounds.
Oh, you're too smart. Stop it.
Our second step curriculum is just a way to teach kids some of those social skills. We talk about things like how we're feeling, how other people are feeling.
Young children really are still learning how to be a friend. We teach children how to communicate their wants and needs, how to take turns, how to share materials, and how to solve small conflicts with teacher guidance.
Just making sure that they're being kind to friends, having those social skills, those self-help skills.
Our teachers really do a nice job of using positive language and encouragement to help children as they're learning and practicing all of these new skills.
I want them to know how to manage their feelings, especially those really strong feelings like being frustrated or disappointed. Hi, I'm Laura Craig. I am the preschool teacher at the Coon Rapids High School site. It is a very secure building. We have our own entrance that is locked. We get to take advantage of the fact that we are in a high school and we have so many resources that are here. We make connections with other teachers in the building. And we get to go on little field trips within our school. We have a band room, an orchestra room that we get to go visit, or they'll see the football players on the way to the football field and give them all high fives.
Here's my order.
We also have high school students that come into our room as part of the Child Human Development classroom. They get to interact with students, and then I work with them as well and teach them a little bit about the different areas of development.
We let our big kids try and roll.
Our students love having the big kids come in.
Good job.
They love having those high school students come in and play with them. They see them as role models. So it's a very unique experience.
Hi, I'm Sarah Holmbo, the ECFE and preschool supervisor.
Yeah!
And we are here in the Riverview Outdoor Classroom. Outdoor learning has been shown to decrease stress and improve mental health.
You got it!
There's lots of academic benefits as well. They have more creativity and curiosity.
You see the bird flying up in the air?
Yeah!
Anything we do in an indoor classroom, we can also do outdoors.
You want the binoculars? Can you show them?
We'll have large group time, small group time. All of the different learning centers will be available.
Go ahead, check those out. Pull the pine cones out.
It just looks a little bit different with the materials that we might be using. It's like counting and sorting, acorns, leaves, building with large sticks.
Look at you go, Meredith.
We have a really great area over here with some fallen logs where kids can practice their risky play.
Are you gonna jump? Okay, ready? Go!
We might be practicing our literacy by tracing letters in the sand. We might be learning some science concepts by gardening, looking at the different critters and bugs. We might be doing art using mud.
So then you keep backing down like that.
What's important to consider for an outdoor classroom is if your child likes being outside, since we will be outside for most of the class day.
I see Mrs. G!
If they like being outside in the snow, if they're okay with getting wet, if they like playing in like the dirt.
Whoa! So cool!
And exploring that natural world, this would be a really good fit for them.
Oh, they're all gonna...
An elephant? Where did that come from?
Hi, I'm Andrea Bauman, and this is my daughter, Penny. She was so excited to come to spend time with other 4-year-olds. She told me all her friends' names. Do you have a lot of friends?
Yes, so many.
So many friends. Since having older kids beyond Penny, I feel like the preschool program has really helped get all my kids ready, that when they do get into kindergarten, that they have those foundational skills. The teachers and all the staff involved are there for those kids, and they're so experienced and they just know that age so well. You're a kid and you're here and you're loved.
Oh, you still have more there. Did you know that, Jayla?
Preschool is a chance for them to get quality time with adults who care for them and also know where they're going academically and developmentally.
What I would like to tell parents is that they are their child's first teacher. It starts in the home, and we are just here to support you in that.
And it's really important to connect with the families and talk about things that are working, things that aren't working. Families have at least 2 opportunities to have a conference with the teacher, and the teachers are always willing to answer questions anytime.
Bluish purple, you're right.
We're just here to really kind of be that next step, that bridge between home and kindergarten, and really kind of just support and come alongside parents in their child's educational journey.
Oh, it's moving fast.
Our goal is that the kids are making progress in all areas, and the teachers are constantly assessing so that they can help the kids make those goals.
Every child is at a different point in their development, and that looks different for every kid.
We're gonna put the balloon.
We really want to tailor their experience to kind of help them grow and develop wherever they're at.
Put a bubble in your mouth,
Preschoolers, like, they have big feelings. You kind of know right away, okay, this is hard for you. What do I need to do to help you kind of get there?
It's fun to just see the growth from the beginning of the year to the end of the year and how far they've come.
I hope that every child leaves here feeling like they are important and that someone cares for them.
When children feel connected, they are engaged, they are ready to learn.
Gray hat and a brown one.
We want them to feel confident. We want them to have memories of preschool that last forever, of all the fun things that they got to do, but also that they'd have a really solid foundation that's developmentally appropriate for them.